Alright, I'm back for another stream on F124 Racing in CDR for round 6 of the championship around Mexico. It's a random race, so no one had time to prepare. However, it's, one I've done recently, so things like setup and all that stuff, setup strategy, etc. I'm well aware of what to do there, so yeah. Alright, let's go out.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave. Right, that's us down into P16 now.
Emerge should blow that out of the water. How was that not a nod?
We've just been pushed down into P18.
I was gonna say, what's going on? What the fuck is going on with track limits?
Drop to P18.
Wow, okay.
Just been pushed down into P18.
Okay, so he's on an outlap. That's not him. Where is he? I'm not gonna worry about it. I think that's him in the final corner, opening up the lap.
Seconds left in the session.
Yeah.
We've dropped to P18.
There we go. I would like to see the AI get out of this. Oh man, that's funny. Plus 1.4. That's what I did. First things first, fix that. I was gonna say, there's no way I can adjust the wings. I'll go plus 1.2. And that should be fine. I'll leave it. Alright, let's have some fun. I would not start on the hards here.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Track is clear, green flag.
There's a massive gap in the field already.
Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, no issues with the tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Yep, I got disconnected. Fuck's sake. I had such a good start to the race too. I lost probably gonna lose 4 or 5 seconds from that. That's frustrating. I appreciate the invite though. Like massively, yeah. Because otherwise I would be screwed. So, big thanks and shout out to Cam Reddy for doing that. Try and get in my car as quickly as possible. Well, back down to P13. That's a shame. And I've got no battery. Thank you, AI.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Would have been at the head of the train, I think. Not for that. Not too bad of a position to be in. Still at the back of the train. A lot of work to do, but just 30 laps left, I think. 31. If I could latch into the Red Bulls, maybe I could work with them to close up to the rest of the guys. The Haas is quite slow.
Top 10 now, keep it up.
Thank you for backing out, because that could have ended in tears.
Okay, clear.
Alright, dude, come on. It's flat. All of it.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Who's in the Ferrari? Probably Konami, actually. Give me that impression. Don't tell me I got disconnected again. Well, I think I'm fine. Okay, yeah, they were very slow through that corner. Let's not play DRS games. The writing's on the wall.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.6 seconds.
Should have DRS. Yep.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.4 seconds.
Your left is overheating a little bit. Red Bulls are catching up to the lead, I think. Oh, thanks for letting me through. Oh, tow you along? Possible. Can work together.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.7 seconds.
Yeah, go for it.
front is a second a lap faster, 1 second. Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake.
See the rear is moving around in the high speed. I was going to say, I'm surprised the merge hasn't
We're
put it
approaching
yet.
the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip any time now. Gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap.
Konami definitely has more battery than I do. DRS swapping with Stu is certainly helping. It's time. These tires weren't going to go any longer, I don't think.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
And the undercut seems quite strong, huh?
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. So you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Kanata's still up. And Merz could take the lead.
Okay, don't worry about the car behind trying to overtake you. They've got a time penalty for the stewards. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 19.1 seconds.
He still hasn't pit. That's insane.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Yellow flag. Green flag. Nice move, good job.
Nice pit.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
He'll be quick, but he's got some work to do.
Managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.3 seconds. Okay, clear.
Just wait, I'll get to the next one. DRS swap and help each other out. Should let me by. I'm gonna lose so much time now. See our results are going down massively. I forgot Stewie's in the equation.
Okay, we've got a full course
Fuck
caution. The
me,
safety
dude.
car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
So fucking annoying.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect.
I'm not sure
job
why
on the
Konami's
turn in
staying
there,
up.
mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
There's not many racing laps left, and the tire wear around here is quite high.
Second place, you're in second place. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. And 11 laps to go.
I'm not letting you through, dude. I'm not doing that shit, no. I learned from Spa, I'm not doing that. And the field's bunched up anyways. No. Maybe don't get lapped next time. It's not that much left in the race anyways. So, I mean, you're fucked regardless.
Okay, you sat in P2. Okay, they're on fresh hards, they're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
He's gonna get himself disqualified.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Green flag.
Fine, if we're gonna go like this, I'll just save my tires.
Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
I'm not sure what you're doing. Stewie, come on.
Okay, good work. Great pass. running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge.
Final lap, let's go, final lap.
fucking joke, this DRS, man. Fucking bullshit. It's clearly better. Get fucked by DRS. It was 7 tenths ahead. It's ridiculous. Can't fucking stand this game, man. It's unbelievably frustrating. I mean, fair play, right? Because, I mean, he did the only logical thing in that situation. Right, just send the DRS, wait till the last lap, but fuck me, dude. So damn annoying. That's so fucking annoying. I'm hopping off. I can't be bothered. I mean, the safety car kind of fucked me over because, I mean, I clearly had the best race pace, but obviously there's nothing you can do when the field's bunched up and all they have to do is stay in DRS. So, Stewie wasted time as well. For whatever reason, he didn't want to pass Konami. So, yeah. At the end of the day, the gap in the championship still grows, but yeah. Honestly, I couldn't be asked about the championship. I don't care. I start at the back every single race. So, it's just frustrating when the win is quite obviously there for the taking, but the F124 does what F124 does. But yeah, fair play to Konami. I mean, surprised others weren't able to overtake him on the mediums. I think they were still a bit faster even at the end of the race. So, yeah. Anyways, I think the next round is Silverstone, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, that's